We're back. All right. I would do the intro, but you already heard it. But for those who didn't see the other live, hey, y'all, gravity, any day above ground limit. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Tuesday, or it's continuing well. Um, so let's speak on this Jack Doherty piece. Jack Doherty is the worst type of streamer. The boy is 21. He just turned 21 today. Because I went to go get a picture and they said his birthday was October 8th and he was born in 2003. That boy is the worst type of streamer because he just does things because he knows his idiot audience is going to sit there and lap it up. Now, for those who don't know, he's the one who likes to go in people's faces and troll, knowing that he has a black bodyguard that's going to protect him. And we keep telling him, and people on commentaries keep telling him, there's going to be a day where that black bodyguard ain't around, and you're going to have to stand and show people who you really are. And even the black bodyguard's starting to get tired of him. You can see it in his face. All right, calm down, goddamn. So, why am I doing this commentary? Well, because Jack Doherty the other day was streaming in his car. He was driving a McLaren. Okay, he got some money, whatever. By the way, y'all paid for that, but there's that. He starts texting and driving. Now, just imagine he's in his McLaren, texting and driving, and the weather was horrible. It was raining. So he's texting and driving, and his passengers streaming him doing this. He yells out, "Oh no!" The car starts hydroplaning, smashes into the guardrail. Sure. I don't know why you're looking down where my pants is. Yeah, sure. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you on the last one? That these Doherty sexuals were going to show up here. Oh boy. So, wild archery dude, you've just admitted that you watch black men's asses. I mean, that's fine. If that's what you're into, that's great. But anyway, back to what I was saying. He crashes into the guardrail, and then the next time we see him, his man is bloodied, clearly got a concussion, clearly. And he's asking his injured passenger to hold the camera so he can stream what's going on. He's holding up traffic, his car is destroyed, but he still finds time to not get out of character and to check on his person. Say less. But here we are now, and he's been permanently banned from Kick. Like you have to do a lot to get kicked off a Kick. So there's a stream of income that he's not going to get. And then I went and looked up what other streamers were saying in response to what he did, and they weren't even defending him, which they shouldn't. But even some of them were like, "This is why we get a bad rap the way we do." I understand content's out there; people are starving for it. You don't need to film everything. So not only are you going to get a traffic citation for texting while driving, and by the way, you can't say you didn't do it because you filmed it and the video's out there. But now your passenger can sue you civilly for injuries. But that's Jack. But he's not the only one, family. People like Kai Cenat on occasion, KSI, who else? That Pokimane fool. All these Twitch streamers, a lot of them, they just be doing things for no reason. There's a way to be controversial and still make money off of it. Then you just being controversial just so people will say you heard what that person said. That's fine. You can yell out USA all you want. What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? Please, I ask y'all, don't come in here and tell us that you're Bush babies. Thank you so much. We understand that he let you go through without learning the basics of life. We understand this. Don't admit it to us. Thank you so much. By the way, you didn't even say good morning. I should just block you off of that. I'm gonna let you live. Maybe you'll come back and say good morning first, and then you'll say something else intelligent. We'll see. But we're in the age now, tabernacle of the idiot streamer. You don't have to be outrageous to garner an audience. Your audience, if you're gonna do that, you should know they're only there waiting for you to crash out. Case in point, Jack Doherty. He garnered all that audience, and now the only thing they'll talk about is him crashing his car. That's all he's going to be known for: crashing his car and getting kicked off of a streaming site. Funny enough, I was listening to O'Shea this morning, and he brought up a very good point when he was talking about Amaru Foodle, because he reported that he couldn't get it. He was getting denied in Miami clubs now, and he said something very poignant. He said that us as content creators, basically, we're walking a very fine line, and it's very hard to do content. And when you start getting your money taken away from you because you either say or do stupid things, it's very hard to reinvest back in yourself and your platform. Now I get it. Jack only needs his phone. I understand that. But when Kick won't let you on, we know how Twitch is. Twitch comes around, they follow what Kick does and vice versa. He on YouTube, and trust and believe YouTube's looking at him now. Where you gonna go? I actually, now that I think about it, there is something else I want to talk about, so I might change the title a little bit. I might say that they're the worst kind of social media personality. I think that's what I'm going to change it to. The reason why I'm going to change it is this also just popped in my mind that I read this morning, and I saw Lisa Cabrera's video about it. Remember when all those conservatives got pissed after Rottenhouse went to the University in Memphis and walked off the stage because they were saying that he was getting heckled and they wouldn't let him talk? I'm just waiting for the videos and the commentaries to say that metal music is woke. If you didn't see Lisa Cabrera's video, shout out to her. She reported that a metal music festival, some of the acts started pulling out because they invited Kyle Rittenhouse as a special guest, which I don't even know why. And I guess the fan backlash was getting too loud as well. My question is, why would you do that? It's not like this guy is not wholly famous. White conservatives made this man famous. Black conservatives made kept this boy relevant. It's been 4 years. The boy got off, pause, and instead of letting him live his life, nah, he got to show up every 2, 3 months just so you can remind us that he's still around. So y'all don't want America platforming the leaders. You don't want them promoting bad music that glorifies deletions, but you want to platform someone who deleted 2 people and got away with it. But then y'all want to tell us that you ain't racist. Okay. You want to know why they're still platforming him and promoting him? Because he is the son of the Confederacy. He is what they want white people to start to become adults as. That's what they like. According to them, let them tell it. He refreshed the blood of patriotism. Wonderful. And every time you platform him, the people that did it and you look foolish. But you guys claim that you're for the betterment of America. But you keep platforming your majority's worst acts and worst voices, whether it be Trump, Taylor Swift, whoever. You pick a name. You promote the word. I'll give you another one. You got conservatives back on that Tom McDonald wave. Huh? So let me get this right. For those who never listen to Tom McDonald's music, now I have never listened to it entirely. I see YouTube channels react to it, and I'm like, y'all are really listening to this. But okay, you're entitled to what you want to listen to. I saw YouTube channels reacting to this man's music. Now, this man is a recovering drug addict, and he be rapping about conservatism and what he went through as a drug addict. Okay, wonderful. But then y'all get mad at black folks rapping about lean. Y'all get mad at black folks talking about selling drugs. That man literally sold drugs to fund his habit. He said it, not me. I ain't lying on him. He said it. But y'all cool with that. But y'all want to give black artists crap. But then y'all tell us you're not racist. Jack Doherty be going on crash out missions, messing with black people. And he only does it because he has his black bodyguard there. But then when we call him racist, we're wrong. I'm listening to radio shows. White people call in, they all nice, they're all cordial. And then you start listening to them, they start bringing up black people. That's when your ears perk up. You're like, okay, let me see what he's finna say about black people. And then all of a sudden, you're talking about a broad idea or or having a broad discussion about politics that can benefit everybody, which y'all claim is the reason why you have engaged in political discourse. But then you come back around and say, I don't understand why black people voting 90% for Democrats. Okay. Then the host tells you, well, you know what? If you understand those dynamics, why don't you tell the people that are claiming and carrying on that they want black people to vote for them that are not Democrat? Why aren't you helping amplify their voice and selling the platform? This is all paraphrase. And sell their platform so black people could get interested. Well, they're scared to go there because black people are this, that, and the third. So you're telling me your candidate is a racist. Then they get upset. Well, black people don't want to vote for the Republicans. What are they offering? What are they? Where's their incentive? What are they getting out of it? Where is their confirmation that they're going to do all this? It's the same questions we ask the other side. Then you hear them getting into an argument about skin color. Oh God! It 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 never fails. I wish I'd have brought my other phone. I would have let you listen to it. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Then, by the way, this was on Sirius with Sunny Johnson on her show, and it was the funniest thing because she got mad at the white man for saying that. She's like, "Why do y'all keep bringing it to skin color?" But then y'all tell us beforehand that it's not about skin color, it's not about race, it's about being American. Then the white man tried to pull it on her and say, "Why are you calling me a racist?" What? You're the one that said it, sir. White voters, let me help you. We tell the Democrats, we tell the Republicans, we tell the Green Party, we tell the Working Families Party, we tell the Independence Party, we tell the independent candidate, you know what we want. Here's the agenda. We're going to keep giving it to you. If you follow this and you give us a firm outline of how you're going to accomplish this, stuff that we can verify, and don't worry, we're going to hold you to it. There is no reason why you can't fracture this quote unquote Democrat slash Republican hold on black people. And they refuse to do it because they don't want to be the candidate that's going to be held to the fire. Because they know, as much as they say that we're not involved in the political process and we're just there to play around and we're not serious. They have said this. We're not serious. We have shown to put the most pressure on people. We have the history. We have changed the lexicon of Congress. They weren't talking about the border as much until black people started saying something and how it affected them. Let's just call it what it is. As important as the economy is to the election, they wouldn't be going into step by step analysis of each point without black people saying, you know how much this affects us. And y'all are giving the immigrants all them jobs that should be ours, or we should be at least competing for. We did that for a while and then we made it general. But all y'all focused on was the skin color. And now you deserve what you get because you guys are the people that keep saying it's not about skin color, but all your talking points go right back to skin color, while our talking points go back to you need to worry about the future. It's funny that we're the only demographic that worries about the future. We are the only demographic that has consistently said, you guys are screwing with our children and we're not going to take it no more. Don't let them on the other side tell you that we weren't leading that wave and made homeschooling cool. Yeah, I said it. The black electorate made the topic of homeschooling palpable, well, palatable. I'm sorry. We made it fashionable to call out command and how she does not represent our voice. Now everybody jumping on it. Y'all out there praising Candace Owens for what? Bringing up a subject we talked about 5 years ago. But we talked about how she wasn't going to help any communities, especially the black ones. Y'all made it about who she is. As much as we talked about how she's not quote unquote black, we also said that she's also against everybody due to her policies. Until you saw us talking about it and the traction got there, you guys were like, wow, look at the amount of views they're getting. And then y'all gonna sit up there and take credit for it. Y'all out there praising Candace Owens like she did something impressive. Wow, she called Jamaica. Okay. Jamaicans told you that she's not Jamaican, but you know, she doesn't embody what a true Jamaican is, but y'all didn't want to listen. Hello, good morning. But you know, y'all got it. But your politician is a social media personality. Nothing wrong with that. Makes the message go out faster, makes it go out on a bigger scale. But you got to look at their platform. You got to look at what they're saying. You don't have to agree with everything. And what you're seeing is a lot of these social media personalities doing and saying things, and a whole bunch of people are agreeing with. But now people are getting their cards pulled. Just like I played with the Bill Wicker interview with Kamala Harris. Just like I played the interview yesterday. The interviews yesterday. People pulled receipts, and all them talking points y'all was sitting there talking. Now you got to stand on it. You were wrong, and the reason why you were wrong is not only did you parrot what somebody said that you didn't verify for yourself, you didn't even have the wherewithal to say as a person, you know what? Let me look into it for myself. And you didn't vet who you follow. If you vet them and they find some red flags and you still want to follow them, that's on you. At least you did the work. But if you just don't blindly follow somebody, they don't tell you who they are, you don't go research, I can't be I can't give you any sympathy when something happens and they sitting up there begging for your forgiveness and you give it to them. That's all I gotta say on that. Jack Doherty, since they want to say that it's always us, Jack Doherty, ooh, I ran that like heavy. Jack, because I wasn't paying attention. Jack Doherty just inadvertently changed the rules for people streaming. I hope y'all realize that. YouTube within the next 60 days are going to change their rules again. They're going to put in the algorithm that says if you are in the car streaming and the car goes forward, you will not be your stream will be interrupted. Thank you, Jack. You jackass. But anyway, y'all, that's all I wanted to say about that. We 28 more days and the world changes again. Seems like the world changes every 4 years. But as long as you're prepared, it's all good. For those in the hurricane zone, stay safe if you didn't get out. If you did get out, that's great. Just make sure you have enough resources. We hope that you can rebuild. I plan, you know what? I think it's supposed to hit land tonight. If it does, I might go live later, late at night to see the first shots. If not, maybe I'll do it in the morning. I ain't sure yet. So I'm sure it's gonna. They're talking about it hit five and then went down to four, but they said it might be a five again later today. And then people were making category six trend on X. Yes, there's no such thing as a category six. Well, there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Be productive. Be safe. Take care. And you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.